plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Ellis can't get it to go.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
Beverly dishes to Harden. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Teague kicks to George. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got 5 assists in the game.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And it's Beverly missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Dishes to George. Baseline J on the way, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
And we all know about Paul George and his injury while with Team USA. I mean, he has still said that he would consider playing international ball.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Young with the steal. Outside Teague. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. For George to be eager to go back and represent the U.S. in international play is a brave move.
Yeah, I think, Kevin, a lot of it might be that he just wants to put that in the past and move on. And sometimes you do that best by confronting things head on. The only way to have that be the past is to keep playing for his country.
Harden outside. Ariza kicks to Harden. Paul George with the steal.
I tell you what, they've got a nice reservation for him over on the bench if he keeps this 4th turnover already. Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
And that one's good, Ellis.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Harden has a wide-open look. Another miss by Harden.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities. Man, it's close, but, didn't get on bounds. Quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Harrell, he's checked in for Nene, and it's Gordon in for Anderson.
And, guys, Patrick Beverly, a perfect fit for the Rockets alongside James Harden. Now, Beverly is in that complementary role as a 3 and D guy. And remember, also, even though he's the point guard, he doesn't need the ball to be effective. He's good at just spotting up for threes, and he's a hounding on-ball defender.
Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Houston. Anderson comes in for James Harden. Kicks it out to Ellis. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. And 12 points for Ellis.
And it looks like they left their defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
A 3 from Anderson. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Outside Teague. It's Ellis on the wing. And again, it's Indiana. And Beverly plucked out of Europe by the Rockets. Clark, he signed a new contract this past offseason.
And a nice value for the Rockets, Kevin. I mean, he's a player whose impact on the game really transcends the stat sheet. That's often the case for those guys that are all defense caliber players.
Rockets trail by 6. To stop the drought. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Boy, they just cannot take the lid off.
Well, they need a basket in the worst possible way, and they've got to stop this run, and the only way you do that, you got to score yourself.
And George, here we go. No luck.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Ariza, Young with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Lets it go from 11. Teague can't hit. Rockets have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Really unfortunate for Eric Gordon that an assortment of injuries have really derailed his career. A few years back, he looked like he'd be an absolute star. Once a 22 points a game score, was down to 13 a game last season.
Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Indiana. On the wing, Ellis. Defended by Beverly. Ellis draws the double. He kicks to Stuckey. Pass to Jefferson. 4 on the shot clock. Now the dish to Young. It's stolen by Ariza. Pass to Gordon. Here's Beverly. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Beverly's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Indiana leading. Yeah, on the topic of Eric Gordon, one would think he's still young and talented enough to be a difference maker with any team. He just has to stay healthy. That really is the bottom line. He's got to keep his health.
Kevin, the truth is, though he's had a number of injuries, they've all been different. It isn't one chronic thing. So with a little good luck, we could see him shine once more. How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And the Rockets making a change here. Brewers checked in. Young inside. Working on Anderson. Outside for George. From outside the arc. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got 7 rebounds in the game. A.J. McDaniels, he's checked in for Houston. And it's the Rockets with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And it's Beverly missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Beasley with the steal. For the lead. Houston gets it back.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And for Big Al Jefferson, he's been a great player in this league, but he hasn't played on...
Oh! And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire. And guys, A.J. McDaniels, I think, has excellent defensive potential. I mean, his long arms and quick jump allow him to block a high number of shots for a 2-guard. And his overall athleticism allows him to match up against 2s and 3s. Offensively, though, he really needs work on practically every measurable skill.
They get it again. Out to Stuckey. The 3-pointer is right on target. Stuckey's got 13.
This is a tremendous solo run he's on. I mean, the kind we've seen him have so many times before.
For 3, Beasley. That's good. And the Rockets lead by 1. Give back to McDaniels, a high 2nd-round draft pick in last year's draft.
And, Kevin, you know, he was outperforming that draft spot through the first 52 games, but because of a 1-year rookie contract, the Sixers felt they might have to overpay him, so therefore they traded him to Houston instead.
The cold, harsh economics, Clark, of the NBA, huh? Young's shot is off.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
And some nice passing there by Houston. Beverly against Stuckey. Lets it fly. Shot clock at 6. Off the left rim and out.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
His three-pointers off the mark. And welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Houston's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. On the court right now for the Pacers. Teague out there with Ellis. Then it's Turner. Then it's Paul George. And it's Jefferson in at the power forward. Harden against Ellis. Offensive rebound. And George kicks to Jefferson. Teague left side. Back to Jefferson. Taken away by Nene. Ariza with it. Outside for Nene. Here's Brewer. Off target from three-point range. Pacers trail by 3. From beyond the arc. And there's Ellis. That's good on the assist by T. And that's now 17 points for Monte Ellis. Gordon the pass to Nene. Here's Brewer. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. Ellis kicks to George. Shoots. The kick out to T. Shot clock at 6. And it's blocked. Now in transition is Brewer. Here we go.
Well, it's been fun to watch Harden in this one. 18 points and 2 blocks. You know, as tremendous as his stats are, what I've liked most is just the effort he's put into this game.
And Clark, he's worked his tail off at the offensive end, and his D, it has been on point.
Well, I tell you what, Nene is a man among boys down low. Remarkable physical power. He's also got a tough mentality about him. Just a real rugged individual.
Harrell, he's checked in for the Rockets. Teague against Gordon. Here's George. Count the basket and the foul. That one is on Ariza.
Nice pass that time. What excellent vision by Jeff Teague out there.
And getting back to Nene, an obvious inside player with great impact. He looks and plays like a man possessed. Yet through last season, Greg, he's never averaged as much as 8 rebounds a game.
And, you know, his true value is measured in intangibles at times, not just on the stat sheet. He does all the dirty work so others can shine.
Harden, the Rockets with another miss.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Near the three-point line, it's Ellis. The shot is off. Gordon with the defensive effort. The Rockets have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And the jam by Harden. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
This game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Turner with a screen for Ellis. The feed to George. Kicks it to Jefferson. Back to George. Pulls up on the wing. And the shot no good, a bit short. Houston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And the jam by Harden.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and you can see right there why he does.
Teague can't hit.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just 1 in the first.
Stolen by Ellis. And now Ellis running the floor all by himself.
We could have been looking at a 2-possession game, but that was a huge mistake on the turnover. Now nerves and tightness become a factor.
And it's becoming a battle of will right now. This is as good a game as we could have hoped for. The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And there's the pass to Turner. Teague against Ariza. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jefferson, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Beasley comes in for Harrell, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Gordon. Beasley kicks to Ariza. Comes up empty off the pick.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Screen by Jefferson. Teague dishes to Ellis. To the middle. Here's Turner. It's deflected. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Ariza kicks to Beverley. Ariza passes to Nene. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's George. Knocks it loose. Here's Jefferson. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Beasley dishes to Beverley. Kicks it out to Ariza. Fires from deep. Good.
The defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time.
One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him. You've got to find a way to contain him.
Timeout called the Pacers. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Frank Vogel had to say to his team. He tried to really fire them up to bring it home, saying, all night, you have all night to rest after the final buzzer. For now, to you.
Thanks, Doris. Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Al Jefferson. T kicks to Ellis. The Rockets pull it in. Beasley's got 8 rebounds in this game. From deep, Harden. Pass to Beasley. Launches a 3. Good.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here. I mean, they're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they had been before, looking to run away.
And as long as you keep getting quality looks, the coaches should have no complaints. Play with confidence.
Turner with the screen for T. To the paint, off the pick. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're leading by 3. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Harden against George. Ariza passes to Harden. Right wing. To the inside. Nene makes it off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 5. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. T kicks to Ellis. Taken away by Nene. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Harden's got the ball, and it's Beasley finishing it off.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket, and don't let them set up the defense.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Houston?
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Harden dishes to Beverley. And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, and trying to milk a lead, they got a little careless, and that's going to come back to haunt them.
Yeah, the pressure's starting to show a little bit here. Some chinks in the armor. Can they regain their composure to close it out?
A nice shot by Teague.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging in the balance. That makes it a little different. He's going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that one.
Nene, the pass to Harden. From deep. The rebound by Turner. And here's Indiana.
Still a chance here, but they need to score.
I really agree, but it has to happen on every possession. They need points every trip.
It's George on the wing. Oh! And he goes in for the dunk.
Shot after shot, one after the other. PG, Paul George, making it happen.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throw. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt.
And the Pacers call time here.
All right, fellas, it's here for the tape.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to go for the 3. A quick, easy bucket inside will do.
Well, I think the clock's a little short here for that. I mean, I'm not quite sold on the quick 2. I think they've got to look for a quality 3 to try to tie this thing up based on where the clock is right now.
And that one's good. So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. We were just wondering what would happen next. Major drama, and we saw good.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
James, it certainly seemed the entire team stayed with the game plan and stayed focused to try to play at the pace you're looking to.
Yeah, they did a good job, very good job. We tried to push the ball as much as possible. They kept getting offensive rebounds, so we stuck with it, 4 quarters, and grinded it out.
Well, terrific win. Congratulations. Guys, back to you.
Doris, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, James Harden. He notched his season high, and his scoring really seemed to set the tempo for his team tonight.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show.
And, folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the
I don't want no problem.